Alrighty, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here for another video right here on the home of the Gilmore Chronicles, TGC Reborn. This is episode number 190 of the Gilmore Chronicles Reborn series on our road to 200. So, thank you for watching the video. Make sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button down below, subscribe to all my other channels, which are down below in the description box. And as always, friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap that fucking bell and turn on all my notifications so you never ever miss an upload. And that's all I gotta say about that. So like the video, share the video, subscribe to my channels, and follow me on social media. And don't forget to tap that goddamn fucking bell, because if you don't, you miss out. And that's all I gotta say about that. Simple as that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great weekend. Nice and warm here in the Northeast once again. Not as warm as yesterday when it was 85, but not bad. Nice, about 70, 71 degrees right now. About 68 right now, actually. So it's going to start, it's almost 5 o'clock, so the temperature's going to be going down a little bit. And so it was a pretty nice day. I didn't get up to like 2 o'clock in the afternoon because I was so fucking tired from last night. But so I'm up now. I'm gonna, just had some lunch with the missus and all that other good shit. Hopefully start my day. It's a little late to start the day, but it is what it is. And that's all I gotta say about that. So like I said, hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. Palm Sunday tomorrow. So hope everybody has a great Palm Sunday. All you haters, you know what to do with your palm. But it is what it is, and that's that. And then next week, Easter. Yes. So as always, I will do my Easter blog, probably on episode 192 of the Gilmore Chronicles. Next episode will be my good old-fashioned this baseball. Away from Mets and Yankees review for 2021 season, which is this Thursday, April Fool's Day. So hopefully, the Mets don't have a April Fool's bad game. If you're the Yankees, well, fuck you. That's all I gotta say about that. Yankees got a lot of injuries now. They're getting a lot of injuries now. They just tore his meniscus in like 65 million places. He's gonna be out till June. Oh baby, boy Yankees lose their player. Boy Yankees, they suck. Yank these, motherfucker. That's all I gotta say about that. Mets are gonna kick some ass this year. They're kicking ass this year. Let me just move that over there. Lindor's just breaking the ball. Alonso kicking ass. Dom Smith is having a great spring. The pitching has been pretty good. DeGrom is just lining people up. He wants to get his, I think second or third Cy Young. So looking pretty damn good. And, watch out, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the fuck out for DeGrom. He's going to have a lethal season as long as he doesn't get hurt. But we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. But I'll talk about that probably on Monday, maybe Tuesday, on episode 191 of the Gilmore Chronicles. But on episode 190, as we are on our road to 200, which will probably be sometime in the summer, or maybe late summer, early fall, but we'll see. As the title below says, now I was going to do this on my Peter Gilmore channel, because it is a rest channel, but like I said, I would do this live on my Peter Gilmore channel, but I don't have a lot of time left on Stream hours left, so I have to do my NXT review, my AEW review, and maybe a couple other videos here and there if I have the time, but we'll see. But I decided to do it on here because I have more time on this channel. I really don't use this channel that much. This is just this channel. If you're new to the channel, it's just like a blog channel. I do various blogs about my life, and I'll do some wrestling videos here and there. But mostly it's like a predictions channel. So I'll do predictions about Ring of Honor and all that other good stuff. And that's that. And we'll move on from there. But like I said, it's probably just a random vlog channel, that I have. That's all I gotta say about that. So if you like it, if you like vlogs, you like wrestling talk, predictions, stuff, various topics. If you like it, tune into the channel. Hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, and don't forget to tap the bell. And that's all I gotta say about that. All right, like I said, on this Saturday afternoon, March the 27th, 2021. Now, like I said, I was going to do this on my Peter Gilmore channel, but I decided to do it here. And as the title below says, I want to talk about wrestling, like I always do. I've been talking wrestling on YouTube since 2009. Yeah, I'm still here, motherfuckers. I'm, people, in WJ's streams like, oh, you're still alive? I never went anywhere. Where did I go? Yeah, I'm still here, motherfuckers. I'm still here, and I'll be here. I'll be here until this fucking website caves in. Oh, Peter, YouTube is your life. YouTube is your life 24/7. No, it's not. I got other things to do besides YouTube. Okay, that's all I gotta say about that. But so, if you think YouTube's my life, well, go fuck yourself. That's all I gotta say about that. All right, now, like I said, I talk a lot about wrestling. Wrestling is one of my passions besides music. Now, this is a topic that a lot of people have been talking about online over the last couple of days. My good buddy General Jerry he had a post on the Wrestling Juggernaut's Facebook page, and I didn't really go back and forth with him. I kind of left a comment here and there, and other people left comments. Some people just being really ridiculous and stupid, calling me names and shit. Well, you can get blocked and go to hell. And the question is, as the title below says, is wrestling a sport? Is wrestling a sport? And is it dead? Now, I've been a wrestling fan since I was a little bitty Hulkster dude. Back in, I started watching wrestling in 1970, 78, 79, close to 1980, around there, when I was about 2, 3, maybe 4 years old. And I started watching, the AEWA, Nick Bockwinkel, and at the time, Hulk Hogan brother, and Andre the Giant, and others. And then I started watching WCCW, World Class Championship Wrestling. For you stupid people who don't know what it is. That's basically all I watched back in the day. My grandpappy, my pop, my mother's father, all like that. My pop, because I'm Italian, we call our grandparents pop, nana, or no, or nona, something like that. But so my no, not no, but my grandfather on my mom's side, he introduced me to wrestling. He was a big wrestling fan. He liked Gorgeous George and stuff, and people like that back in the the 50s and 60s. God rest his soul. Now he has passed on many years ago. He introduced me to wrestling back in the early 80s. As I grew, and I started watching the WWF. No, not the WWF. Before it became the WWF, it was the WWF. With Bruno Sammartino and Nick Bockwinkel. All the others. And Bob Backlund. Guys like that. And then when it became the became the WWF, the World Wrestling Federation, that's when my wrestling I watch wrestling like religiously, and I still do. I still do to this day because I am a wrestling fan. Point that out. Wrestling fan. I am not a fucking mark. Okay, let's just put that out there. I am not a mark. Sure, I have like Altu, like Adam Cole, and guys like that, but I am not a mark. Okay. But anyway, like I said, back in the day, like I was a WWF fan. I went to WrestleMania 1, to see all the guys from WrestleMania 1, like the Junkyard Dog, and the main event, Hulk Hogan and Mr. T taking on Paul Orndorff and I believe Cowboy Bob Orton. Or was it I forgot Rowdy Piper or whatever it was. But I saw that. I saw Andre the Giant slam Big John Studd, to win $10,000. The Battle Royale. All the stuff, and then as time went on, WrestleMania 2, I went to WrestleMania 3 when it was closed circuit TV. At the Nassau Coliseum, I was third row center. See that? See Hulk Hogan body slam Andre the Giant. But like I said, I've been watching wrestling ever since. And I thought, wrestling, back in the day, I didn't know it was like, I didn't know it was fake. I didn't know it was scripted. The blood was fake and that, unless you get really hard and you get hard way blood. I didn't think, it was fake. It was scripted, and then later, back, when the Attitude Era, started, people were saying, Vince McMahon's like sports entertainment. I didn't think, wrestling was sports entertainment until Vince McMahon said it. I thought wrestling was a sport because you have these people, in an organized kind of a thing, and they're participating in it. It's not, nowadays it's sport. If you're in the WWE, they call they call it sports entertainment. But if you go to Mexico or you go to Japan, you think that's a sport? That is a sport. It's not entertainment. You're getting entertained, but it's not sports entertainment. Okay? Wrestling is a sport. When he cut that promo when he won the then NWA world title, and then he cut that great promo, saying, Ricky Steamboat, Ric Flair, Harley Race, and then he threw down the NWA title, and he's like, I am dedicated to the sport of wrestling. There's different kinds of wrestling, amateur wrestling, which is like the NCAA and high school stuff. That's wrestling. It's it's not sports entertainment. Wrestling, that's a sport. Motherfuckers, that's a sport. Because people, in an organized fashion, it's a sport. It's not entertainment. You're gonna go to an NCAA tournament wrestling match and like, oh, I'm so entertained. These guys are creating storylines. No, you idiots. Freaking amateur wrestling is not a fucking show. They don't come out and cut a fucking promo. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna do a Greco-Roman lock. You don't hear that in amateur or collegiate wrestling because it's a sport. Oh, but Peter, you look at the WWE, you look at AEW, and they're cutting promos. They're creating storylines. It's not a sport. Wrong. It's a sport. Professional wrestling, no matter if it's just for entertainment purposes, it's a sport in itself. You're getting entertained, yes, but you're watching a sport called professional wrestling. Let me repeat that. Professional wrestling is a sport. Jerry, it is a sport. WJ, wrestling is a sport. Anybody else? Wrestling is a goddamn fucking sport. Okay? And if you want to do, your response is bashing the fuck out of me, I don't give two shits. This is my opinion, my goddamn show. Okay? If you don't like it, get the fuck off YouTube. Why you suck my dick too, alright? Wrestling is a sport. I don't care what anybody fucking says. I don't care if it's Vince McMahon. I don't care if it's Shane McMahon. I don't even care if it's the dude from Japan. The great man, the great president of New Japan. I don't even care if it's fucking Kenny Omega. Or Tony Khan. Whatever, but this is, like I said, this is my opinion. If you don't like my opinion, that's fine and dandy, okay? But don't come out here bashing the living shit out of me saying, oh, Peter, you don't know nothing about wrestling. I don't know anything about wrestling. I don't know anything about wrestling. I've been a fan since 1979, 1980. I don't know anything about wrestling. I don't know a lot about wrestling. I know a lot about wrestling. I can, back from the 80s to the golden era to the 90s and up to now. I can debate you till the cows come home. All right. Let me just take a second. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. The missus had sent me something, which I think is pretty interesting. And hold on one second. Let me just hold on one second. She just sent me a text, and I don't care, whatever, but let me just see if I can get it up here. Hold on. Okay. All right, motherfuckers. Listen to me now. Jerry, WJ, JD, Joe Cronin, anybody, on Twitter, Instagram, or where, well, if I can't put the video on Instagram, but anyway, Facebook and Twitter. I'm going to put this video up on Facebook and Twitter, in the Wrestling Juggernauts group and on Twitter. I don't know if you can see this. Sport. This is the definition of a sport. Okay? Okay. Sport, noun, an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or a team competes against another or others for entertainment. Such as team sports such as baseball and soccer. Okay? That's one. Number two, a person who behaves in a good or specified way in response to teasing, defeat, or similarly trying situation, or go on be a good sport. That doesn't matter, but it is what it is. So yeah, that's what as a noun, but I'm not gonna say it as a verb because a verb doesn't do anything. So like I said, if you just you're watching right now on YouTube or wherever, a sport is an activity involving physical exertion and skill in which an individual or team competes against another or others for entertainment. So that, my friends, proves my fucking point that professional wrestling is a sport because men and women are physically exerting themselves, fighting one another or in teams for entertainment. Not sports entertainment, entertainment. Okay? Because wrestling is a goddamn fucking sport. Okay? That's it. That is clear. I can't make it any more clearer. Okay? Wrestling is a sport. Plain and simple. And for people, people want to say I don't know nothing about wrestling. Like I said, I've been watching wrestling for close to 40 damn years. Just about 40 years. I'm from 44 years old. Peter, you look 50. You in your 50s. No, I don't. Do I look 50? I mean, really? Do I look 50? I know my beard looks like I look 50, but I'm gonna cut this fucking thing off. I look like one of the young bucks. Huh. One of the young bucks. Yeah. I don't know which one. I probably look like Matt Jackson, but it is what it is. I'm gonna cut this off probably later today or tomorrow. Anyway, but to say I don't know anything about wrestling and you're 44, you don't even know anything about wrestling, nobody respects you and this and that, I beg to differ with that. I really beg to differ. I know a lot about wrestling. I'm very passionate about wrestling. I've been going to wrestling shows since I was a little bitty hoaxer dude. I haven't gone to a wrestling show since 2019 before this fucking virus happened. Hopefully by the summer or by the end of the year, I can actually go to another show, whether it be, a WWE show or maybe an AEW show or in, my local indie feds here in Jersey. I can't go to H2O because it's too far from me. And I take the, I go there by car or I go with a couple of my friends in the crew, my friend Mikey and company. I go to H2O, but kind of a little pricey and kind of a little far for me, but it is what it is. But I support Warriors of Wrestling who base their shows off in Staten Island, and sometimes they would come to Brooklyn. So I don't go to Staten Island because I got other things to do, and it's kind of pricey to get from there and into Staten Island and back. Even with an easy pass and all that other shit. Or if I decided to just take the New Jersey Transit train down, into New York City and take the Staten Island ferry to where it's where WOW does their wrestling shows. I have to leave pretty early because I don't know. Have to get the bus back to the Staten Island ferry, and then take the ferry back to the city, get the train, take it to back to where I gotta get the New Jersey Transit train, and then I gotta get back on the train by 12 before 1 o'clock because over here in Jersey the trains end at about 1 o'clock. But it is what it is. So You know, like I said, I would take the car to go down there, but got to pay for gas, and gas is going way up right now. It's almost $3 a gallon right now. Again, going back up again. Thank you, Joe Biden, piece of shit. But it is what it is. But like I said, I support WOW. My local indie fed. I support AEW. I support Ring of Honor. Had a great 19th anniversary pay-per-view last night. Great show. I might review it maybe tonight, maybe at another time. Probably one on episode 192. Probably. Well, I don't know about that, but probably I might talk about it on one of my shows. Later on, maybe today or maybe on another time. It is what it is, and that's all I gotta say about that. But to say I don't know wrestling, you don't know me. You don't know me from a hole in the wall. You always make these accusations about me. I'm not respected, in this so-called community called the YWC. First of all, I'm not in the YWC. I haven't been in this fucking community since 2015 when I left the YWC. I'm not in the community. Yes, I do wrestling videos, but I'm not part of the community because this community is full of jerk-offs. Jerk-offs who like to, fiddle with their, their 1 centimeter cock and play with themselves all day and don't know shit all about professional wrestling or anything for that matter. But it is what it is. But like I said, getting off that, wrestling is a sport. I can't. I'll keep saying it. Wrestling is a goddamn sport, and it is what it is. Now, the second part of the title is wrestling dead? Well, in a way, or I'll do it like Dusty Rhodes and Megan Dream, baby. In a way, baby, if you will. In a way, if you will. In a way, wrestling is kind of going down. It's going down. Over the last couple of years, wrestling has gotten boring. It's gotten stale. I mean, we're seeing the same storylines or recycled storylines from the 80s or the 90s. Especially in WWE right now. People think AEW is just a bunch of spot monkeys and basically nobodies. Just up and comers. That don't get TV time. If you want dark or you want dark elevation or dark, basically, which is basically a developmental show, kind of like NXT in a way. But people are like, oh, I don't know, who the hell is Bear Country? Who the hell is Griff Garrison? By the way, congratulations to Griff Garrison. Just got engaged to his wife. His soon to be wife. So, who the hell is Brian Pillman Jr.? I mean, if you don't know who Brian Pillman Jr. is, I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you? Who are these guys? Who are these girls? Like, who the fuck is Red Velvet? Who is Alex Gracia? All these people, like, who's Session Martina, who's Quinn McKay, who the hell's Mandy Leone? Well, if you fucking watch the fucking product and are just coming up in the company, a chance, you wouldn't be a bunch of fucking pricks about it. And I respect WJ's opinion, but I have to be wrong. I have to disagree with some of the stuff he says. I have to disagree. I mean, if he doesn't like AEW, and to a point, Jerry doesn't like AEW, and they make fun on on Dark and on the pay view here and there. That's fine and dandy, but if you're gonna come out here and dedicate a channel or channels, gotta keep that plural because some people like that. If you're gonna come out here and bash AEW to death or bash WWE to death or bash professional wrestling, yeah, you want to voice your opinion and everything, but if you don't want to watch wrestling, then don't watch wrestling. Watch whatever the fuck you want on TV. Not that there's anything. It is what it is. But like I said, some of the stuff that Jerry and WJ say, I have to disagree with. And I'm not disagreeing with them because I may, people call me a mark because I praise AEW so much and I bash the. I don't praise AEW. Okay? I do not praise AEW. Thanks for the dislikes, motherfuckers, by the way. Because I know all you people are coming on the show and disliking my videos. Go fuck yourself. It is what it is. Like I said, okay? I'm not wrestling otaku who praises AEW up the wazoo. Okay? I'm not a mark like he is. Because he is a AEW mark. I mean, to a T, he's an AEW mark. Bash WWE to the moon. Oh, but Peter, you always give AEW a 7, an 8 out of 10 or a 7 out of 10, or you don't go lower than a 6 out of 10. Like I said, it's my show, my ratings. If I think the show completely sucks, if AEW just completely did a show that fucking sucks, and they haven't really done a show that completely sucks in a long time. I think ever since one show here and there, that was kind of crappy. Like I said, it's my ratings. If you don't like my ratings, then don't watch my videos. Okay? But like I said, I don't praise AEW up to the moon like Cameron Grimes. He's kind of getting bored with the WWE. Now, before AEW was around, I basically was watching the WWE, and then here and there TNA and Ring of Honor, because they had, they were on TV, even though they had shitty fucking TV deals. With TNA with SOP, then with their Pursuit, and now they're on Access TV. I have the channel. I don't really watch TNA that much. I get the highlights on the YouTube channel, and I think they had a pretty decent pay-per-view. Like I was like last week or so. But basically, Tuesday night I watch Impact, or I'll watch a little bit of Dark. Or when the NWA comes back this Tuesday, I'll watch maybe I think it comes on at 6 o'clock. The NWA Power. Why? Because I love professional wrestling. I know I'm not a big, I'm not gonna watch like every fucking show. I'm not gonna watch it like, now we're gonna have wrestling every fucking day almost. Monday night you got Raw and you got Elevation. Tuesday you got Dark, a Power, and then Wednesday night you got AEW now because that's gonna be the standalone show now. AEW is just gonna be by itself on Wednesday nights. On Tuesday nights, also you're gonna have Impact, NXT when it goes to Tuesday nights, which are gonna be pretty soon. Dark and NWA. That's 4. I mean, a lot of like 5, maybe 6 hours of wrestling on Tuesday night. I'm not gonna watch 6 hours of wrestling. I got better things to do. Wednesday night AEW. Thursday night you're gonna have Impact, because now it's going to be on Thursdays. I think starting I think after Easter. And then Friday night, you got SmackDown. And then really Saturday, you really got nothing Saturday, unless you have maybe like if TakeOver was on a Saturday, or if they do, sometimes they'll do a TNA pay-per-view on a Saturday. Ring of Honor would do a pay-per-view on a Friday night. I don't think they ever did a. I don't think that they'll do that Ring of Honor, or would do a Saturday pay-per-view. But and then Sundays you got pay-per-views. Basically, Sundays just pay-per-view day. When they have pay-per-views, That's a whole, basically almost a whole week, 7 days a week of wrestling. That's a lot of wrestling. I don't think anybody is going to watch like 60, however how many hours of wrestling there's going to be. 30 to maybe 40 hours of wrestling. Maybe more than that. I'm certainly not. Like I said, I got other things to do. I got I got work. I got chores to do. I got bills to pay. I'm not gonna watch 40, 50 hours of wrestling. I'm not gonna just sit my fucking ass down on my couch, put on my TV, and like, oh, I'm gonna watch 3 hours of Raw. I'm gonna watch 2 hours of Impact. 2 hours of NXT, 2 hours of AEW. And then when I got a free subscription to New Japan, and when they have their shows, they go about 2 hours. On New NewJapanWorld.com, NJPWWorld.com, I think it's called. Because Sakura Genesis is coming up, I believe, next week. I think right after Easter is Sakura Genesis. And I'm watching that because I love New Japan, because Japan #1 forever, as Terry Funk says. But I am not a mark. No way, no how. Was that classic movie? There was a line in a classic movie that goes, "Not no way, not no how." I don't know what movie that was, but classic line. There's no way and no proof that I am a mark. Okay? And like I said, I don't praise WWE, I don't praise AEW. I'm not an AEW mark like Otaku is, okay? I don't just praise AEW, do millions of bashing videos on the WWE. I'll bash AEW if they did something stupid. I'll bash Ring of Honor if they did something stupid, which they haven't done in a long time. I bashed TNA a couple times. And if New Japan ever did something stupid, which they probably never will do, I'll bash New Japan. I'll bash an indie fed for all I care. And I have done indie reviews, of FSW, Fighting Spirit Wrestling, in Brooklyn, New York, and Five Borough Wrestling, and Tier 1 Wrestling, and WOW, like I said. I've done reviews of their shows. And you can ask Joey B, you can ask the owner of you can ask Dennis Long, the former owner of Tier 1 Wrestling. You can ask Joel Maximo, and you can ask Joey B of WOW. I've done reviews of their shows sometimes, and I sent their reviews to them. And I've bashed the company here and there. I don't mean to be mean to the company or Joey B or Joel Maximo or anybody like that. I'll give my opinion on the match and how my experience there. Okay? But I'm not going to be a more going, oh, this guy, Roger Mendez of WOW is great. Roger Mendez, the Warriors of Wrestling heavyweight champion. I hate his guts, but he's a champion. You gotta respect that. I'm not gonna go to a show and be like, Roger, fuck you, man. I'll say it because I'm a fan. I'm like, he's a fucking heel. I'm a fucking, face fan. You know what it is? Roger Mendez, you fucking suck. But I'm not gonna come on every fucking video and say Roger Mendez fucking sucks. Or I'm not gonna come out on a video and come out bashing AEW Dark or Elevation like Sonny Kiss is fucking ugly, this and that. Nyla Rose is a transvestite. We all know that. I don't even know the hate for fucking Nyla Rose. People just fucking hate Nyla Rose because she's fucking transsexual. I guess people, you haven't seen her in matches. You need to see her. She's very dominant. Not like that, but you know what I mean. She's a great wrestler. She's fought in Japan. She's been Warriors of Wrestling Women's Champion. She was for I think over a year. And like I said, you got all these up and coming stars on Dark Elevation, trying to make a name for themselves. Trying to get on Dynamite, or at least maybe try to get on Dynamite, or get at least some TV time. But that's not up to me. That's up to Tony Khan and the Bucks and Kenny and Cody and company. If they want to put someone like Alex Gracia or Red Velvet on the main roster. And they signed some people from that developmental shows. Like, they just signed Red Velvet. They signed, I believe, Arn Anderson's son, too. If you look at NXT, they signed the guy that looks like Brock Lesnar, Parker, whatever his name is. I forgot his last name. Parker something. Parker Bordeaux, I think his last name is. Not Scarlett Bordeaux, but Parker Bordeaux, I think his name is. They just signed a Japanese, Japanese sensation, Saray. She's gonna be on NXT pretty soon. And I can only imagine people like, Saray sucks. This little Japanese chick is garbage. You got WJ and Jerry and Robbie Battle. No offense to Robbie Battle, but making fun of Maki Ito. Surprise, motherfucker! They're making fun because she comes out singing her theme song. What the fuck is this? No, I'll say like WJ. What the fuck is this there? It's freaking Mongoloid. And like I said, WJ and Jerry and Robbie can have their own opinions. But my opinion matters the most. Not to praise myself, but it is what it is. But, Maki Ito's a great wrestler. She's fought in Japan. Japan has great fucking wrestling. And the people there that have come from there are fucking amazing. Guys like Nakamura are getting treated like shit. That's why I think Nakamura's going back to Japan soon. Io's the fucking champion of the world. Io Shirai. Over almost just about a 1-year champion. She's going to lose it to Raquel Gonzalez. And hopefully she doesn't, get misused or anything. She'll stay in NXT, But even all the people from NXT get misused. And then people, WJ's like saying, Adam Cole can't draw. Kenny Omega can't draw. Ring of Honor is dead. See, this is where my anger comes out. And I'm not going to rant on it. I'm not going to bash WJ. I'm not going to bash Jerry because they were my good friends. But when you diss Ring of Honor, that pisses me off. A company I've known and I've gone to shows since 2006. And I know Ring of Honor had its peak, from 2006 up to 2015. After the Bucks left, after Cody left, after Adam Cole and Kevin Steen and Generico left. It hasn't been the Ring of Honor we all know and love. Right now, Ring of Honor is basically kind of like a developmental system, if you want to put it that way. But they still make stars. They still have Jay Lethal, who had a pretty good match with Roosh last night. Didn't win the title, but it is what it is. But Jay Lethal's still there. Kenny King's still there, even though he lost the TV title to Hot Sauce Tracy Williams. Big ups to him. I actually tweeted him last night, and he got back to me. So thank you, Tracy Williams, for that. See, I am popular I am hip with the the wrestlers, and they know who the fuck I am. Unlike you fucking marks, they don't give two shits about. The Briscoes, Mark and Jay Briscoe, have been there since the very first day of Ring of Honor. 19 years of Ring of Honor. 19. The same amount of time as TNA. And I don't see TNA or Ring of Honor slowing down anytime soon. But like I said, Ring of Honor, they have stars. They have up-and-coming stars like Shane Taylor, Dalton Castle. Everybody say Dalton Castle sucks. You know, fuck you. You know, they got LAF, Los Ingobernables, Faction, the whatever it's called. You know, with Roosh and Kenny King and Beast. Who else is in that damn group? I think Dragon Lee and Bestia. That's his name, Bestia, or Bestia, whatever the fuck his name is. And then you got another group. You got the Mexa Squad, Bandito, Flamido, whatever the fuck his name is, and I forget the other guy's name. That's another group they have. Last night they just formed another group called not called Violence Unlimited. They just changed the letters here and there. Of Brody King, Homicide, Tony Deppen, and Chris Dickinson. I can't wait for that. I mean, Homicide back in Ring of Honor. I know it's an old fart, but I mean, great to see Homicide back in Ring of Honor. And I think this group called Violence Unlimited is gonna, be very violent. And people are gonna say, "Oh, I saw Matt Taven and Vinny, and Vincent, fight at a bingo hall last night." They didn't fight at a bingo hall, first of all. They fought at a PAL, a Police Athletic League thing, where they have wrestling events in Boston, Massachusetts. They beat the crap out of each other. And then this big guy, Dutch, comes out from out of nowhere, throws him off the top of the balcony through a table, basically ending the match. Oh, that's fake. Ring of Honor sucks. Fuck you. All right. Ring of Honor is still around, still making stars. I know they don't have a great TV deal, because I don't even know. They're on Sinclair, the Sinclair network. I know TNA doesn't have a great freaking TV deal, even though they're on a pretty good network called, Access TV, which most people have. If you have Dish, basically, I don't know if it's on like Optimum TV or anything like that, but I have it. But I'll watch a little bit of Impact here and there, not much, because I'd rather watch. I kind of go back and forth between, between Dark and then Impact, the first hour of Impact, and that's it. But people saying wrestling is dead. I know it's kind of getting stale. If you look at the WWE, it is getting really stale. It is. I mean, WWE is just boring to fucking watch now. Raw is garbage. I don't know. It's hard to get through 3 hours of Monday Night Raw sometimes. I go to sleep sometimes. The first segment will probably be a good segment, and then you have maybe the first hour is okay, and then the next hour is just a bunch of fucking filler matches with the women and all that other shit, and just boring as fuck wrestlers that I can't watch. It starts to go downhill, and then it'll go up a little bit, then go back downhill, almost near the end of the show. It's hard to get through Raw. That's why I think Raw should go back to 2 hours, because the ratings suck. When was the last time Raw did over 2 million views? It's been a while. They're basically getting between 1.4 and 1.8 right now. It's horrible. Not like the days when they were getting, a 7 rating or a 6 rating back, when they were in the Attitude Era, when they were going against WCW, and then the Ruthless Aggression Era, they were getting between a 3 and a 5, and then right as soon as the PG era started, down the drain. Thanks to who, Mr. John Cena. And yeah, I'm blaming John Cena for the death of WWE. Sue me. Okay? Sue me. John Cena was the death nail of the WWE. I mean, it had a couple of good years from 2000, in the 2010s, but like since I think 2016 on, like the last 4 or 5 years, the WWE has just been fucking stale. Everybody's missing Cena. They want Cena back at WrestleMania. They want him to come back to a full-time schedule. Cena doesn't want to do a full-time schedule anymore. He wants to do his corny movies and his TV shows. He's doing Wipeout on TBS coming up soon. He's got Fast and Furious 9 coming up with The Rock and Vin Diesel. He's got a couple other movies coming down the line, and he's got a book coming out, I think. Cena don't got no time to wrestle. And if it's on a part-time schedule. But really, who wants to see Cena anymore? I certainly don't. And then you got a fucking Hall of Fame that's a joke. They put jokers like Coco Beware and Beth fucking Phoenix and the Great fucking Khali in when they really don't need to be in. Before guys like The Undertaker and, Miss Elizabeth and Gail Kim and all that other stuff. Don't get me started on the fucking Hall of Fame, but come on. The Hall of Fame is a joke. WWE is a joke. And it's dying. Or it's near death. And maybe it's almost flatlining. It's like doing this right now. Boop. Boop. It's almost flatlined. It's on his last breath. Vince is killing it. Vince is killing his company, and he doesn't care. He doesn't care about his superstars. That's why, guys like Andrade left, and there was a story, there's a rumor that Ring of Honor is about to sign him. I would love for Andrade to go to Ring of Honor. Put him in the Mexa squads, or put him in, Rush's group. No, the Facción de Los Ingobernables faction. Put him in either one of those factions, and just go to town. I really hope. I would love for Ring of Honor to sign him. I know AEW's not gonna sign him now, probably, but they're not. I know Ring of Honor's not signing I don't even know they're going to sign Zelina Vega because Zelina Vega signed a short-term deal. We don't know what that's about. She can't go to AEW now. Which sucks. Because she could have been great in that division. And, if Andrade would have went to, AEW, she could have been his manager. But that's not going to happen. So, like I said, Andrade is probably either going back to Mexico or he might go to Ring of Honor. I can't wait. If he goes to Ring of Honor, that would be great. Like I said, put him in the Mexa squads or put him in Facción de Los Ingobernables faction with Rush and Kenny King and Dragon Lee and Bestia. Or Bestia, whatever the name is. But, like I said, over the last couple of years, wrestling has gotten kind of stale. If you're watching WWE mostly. AEW is now, an up-and-coming company now. They've been around since 2018. 3 years now. Just about 3 years. They're doing pretty good. They're doing good stuff right now. You look at sadly, CCW is not a company anymore, which sucks. I have to, if I want, hardcore wrestling, I have to either watch GCW, ICW, or if I ever wanted to go, H2O. That's hardcore, hardcore deathmatch wrestling. You don't see it in Japan no more. You barely see it on mainstream professional wrestling. That's it. But the real question is wrestling dead? I don't think so. It's almost flatlining. Almost. People, some fans think it's boring. That's fine. I'm not gonna bash people for saying, I can't watch, they don't want to watch wrestling no more. If you don't want to watch wrestling no more, then fine. Fine. Don't watch wrestling anymore. If you want to watch, shut up. Shut up, not 2 hours. Suck my dick.
Suck my dick.
You don't have one.
Stop being disgusting and turn it off.
All right, I gotta wrap this monster video up. So I'm gonna do that in just a second. So, like I said, if you don't like wrestling, don't watch it. Simple as that.
I don't like wrestling.
You never watch wrestling anyway. See, more, me and the missus is epic banter, which is fucking epic, and legend. Wait for it, legendary, because we are legendary, the king and queen of wrestling. But it is what it is. But like I said, if you don't like wrestling, don't watch it. You think it's dead? Fine, don't watch it. You think wrestling's not a sport? Fine. But like I said, in my opinion, wrestling is a sport. I proved it on my phone what the meaning of sport is. I gave a lot of details, a lot of facts. You understand?
They should wrestle in the snow.
Wrestling in the snow?
Why not?
Shut up! Don't listen to.
How about underwater?
They fought in water.
Oh yeah, well.
In Japan.
They should try to do it underwater.
I don't know about underwater, but it is what it is. But yeah.
How about on roller?
Oh, shut up! Do your own video.
What about on roller skate? Roller skate wrestling.
I hate you. Anyway.
They could do wrestling in a tutu. Why can't they do it in the...
I want to do wrestling naked. How about that?
Oh, that's porn.
See all these. See everybody's junk and shit. But it is what it is. Anyways, but like I said, I provided facts. I provided insight. I provided my opinion. And like I said, if you don't like my opinion, I don't care. It's my opinion. If you want to do a video response, go right ahead. You want to do a live stream talking about it and doing the live stream, go ahead. You want to invite me to your stream so I can basically almost tell you off, but okay, go ahead. If I have the time, I'll do it. But it is what it is. All right, let's finish. What the hell is that? Oh, let's finish off with a little bit of the chat, and then I'm gonna go take a big mean shit. I obviously know my tennis. A good friend of mine says, "Hey Peter, hope you're well. Hope you are too." On this, now it's starting to get cloudy here in the Northeast. Gonna be raining here later tonight into tomorrow. So gonna be a rainy Palm Sunday here in the Northeast, which sucks. But it is what it is. Hope you have a great Palm Sunday. That's all I say about that. Did you see WJ and Jerry's WWE rant yesterday? They're too harsh on AEW. Yes, I did. I was actually part of the chat. And I saw, I didn't see all of it. I saw like right near the end, right in the middle to near the end. And I was in the chat, people bashing me. He's like, yeah, we don't respect you. You're 44, shit like that. You don't know anything about wrestling. Fuck you. Like I said, suck my dick. You don't respect me? I don't care. I don't respect you either. Suck my dick, motherfuckers. Shut up. Anyway, do you think WJ is too harsh on the indies? Yes. Yes. I think he hasn't seen an indie federation in a long time. I think he needs to watch the, Ring of Honor from back in the day. I think he needs to look at some indie feds like Royals of Wrestling, Five Borough Wrestling here. I mean, all the stuff in the Northeast, I think he needs to watch. Now, CCW from back in the day up until before they died, before this fucking virus killed it. Now, like I said, Warriors of Wrestling, Five Borough Wrestling, Tier 1, Fighting Spirit Wrestling here in the Northeast, H2O, GCW, ICW. WJ, I know you love my videos. You praise me up the wazoo and everything. You allegedly call me the face of this fucking website, because I am. That's why I'm the YWC Universal Champion. But I mean, can you lay off the fucking indies already? Can you lay off the people that are trying to get to the WWE or trying to get to TNA or Ring of Honor or wherever? Can you lay off the fucking people like Sonny Kiss and Nyla Rose and Kenny and the Bucks? Can you lay off? I don't want to have to, get into a fucking war of words with WJ or Jerry and do video after fucking video explaining myself about how I love indie wrestling and how I love AEW and why WWE is not as great as it used to be. I don't want to do that. Like I said, I have my own opinion, and if WJ and Jerry and Robbie battle or whoever doesn't like it, I don't give two shits. It's my fucking opinion. And if you don't like it, you don't respect me, I don't give a fuck. You can go suck my fucking cock. Whatever. Anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. Like I said, don't like the opinion, fuck you. WJ and Smarkbusters come across as homophobic at times, but just my opinion. At times, I don't watch the Smarkbusters, and I don't watch Righty and Lefty. I'm not subscribed to their channel. I mean, they have, like I said, they have their own opinions. WJ has his own opinions. At least I respect WJ a little bit more than the Smarkbusters. Okay, I just do. And I've talked to Righty a couple of times on Hangouts and shit, but it is what it is. That's all I gotta say about it. All right, final comment of this video. Love these rants. You do too, man. That kind of sound grammatically incorrect, but it is what I'm not gonna bash you for grammar. Probably one of the most underrated guys in the wrestling community. Thank you. I am probably one of the most underrated guys in this fucking website. I should have more subs than I have right now. I wish I had a lot of subs. I wish I did. I'm not praising myself. I'm not gonna, Barry Horowitz pat myself on the back and shit. I know I don't get a lot of views. I barely get, 100, 200 views on my Raw and SmackDown and NXT reviews and shit like that. I barely get a lot of views on my TKC Reborn channel predictions and shit like that. I'm okay with that. I really don't care. But my rant channel is legendary. when on average I get almost like 200-300 views a vid, except for people if it goes viral, I'll get maybe like 1,000 views or get 2,000 views like I did on Grimm's Toy Show. That's still going up and up and up like my dick in your mama's ass. But 20 it's still going up. That video I did on Grimm's Toy Show back a few years ago got over almost getting close to 2,700 views. And yes, all the that guy, we can't say his name anymore, Mr. Cack guy, the guy that's irrelevant now. Those videos are between 500 and 1,000. Some of my wrestling videos I do on the Peter Gilmore channel have done basically between 200 and 700 views. I know I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm not claiming I'm a big YouTuber. Okay? But like I said, I would love to have a ton of subs. I would love that. I would love to have this channel go up to be like 500 or 1,000 views, 1,000 subs, or have my Peter Gilmore wrestling channel go have 1,000 subs, or my Killer Demons is over 1,100 subs. And I would like to have that maybe at 1,500 or 2,000 subs, because that's my baby. If I still have my Human Killer 99 channel from back in the day, I probably have about 2,000, maybe close to 3,000 subs. But that's in the past. I'm not going to dwell on that. That's that. But I kind of agree with this comment. I think I am very underrated. I'm not overrated. I think I'm very underrated, and I think people need to watch my shit, because I'm very charismatic. I think I'm very charismatic. You might think I have no charisma and this and that. I talk out of my ass or out of my dick. I don't know. Can you talk out of your dick? I don't know. Whatever. But I think I'm very passionate and very charismatic. I have a lot to say. I have facts. very knowledgeable. Like I said, I might be the most underrated man in this fucking community.
You suck.
You suck.
You're boring.
Don't listen to Rosa. Pretty soon. Done. I'm gonna have a hardcore match with her in about 5 minutes, and I'm gonna win because I have the stick. If you know what I mean. That's all I gotta say about that. So yeah, but yeah, I'm not gonna toot my horn. I'm not gonna just do this and that. But like I said, if you don't respect me, I don't care.
I don't respect you.
I don't respect you either.
What?
Respect by authority. Anyway.
Respect my grandmother.
Oh God. Anyway, I'm gonna end shop here, and I'm gonna.
Yes, thank God.
Yeah.
About fucking time.
Go suck my dick.
So boring.
Yeah.
You make people that stop boring the world on Saturday.
Yeah, it's nothing. Not that anybody's doing anything on a Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna end the video. I'm gonna edit it up, and then probably take a mean old shit. And that's all I gotta say about that. So leave me your thoughts and opinions about the video. What do you guys think? You know, what's your opinions about the world of professional wrestling? Do you think it's a sport? Do you think it's sports entertainment? Do you think wrestling is dead or it's on its last legs? Let me know your opinions down below in the comment section of the video, or you can do a video reply if you wish. Like I said, if you do, you might have your own opinions. I'll listen to the video. I might chime in with a comment. I might disagree with you, but we're all here to have fun and have our own opinions. We're not here to bash people for their own opinions about the sport of professional wrestling. That's it. YouTube should not be a drama fest. If you want to talk about sports, you want to talk about anything you want, we should talk about it. We should not have these petty fights and freaking people doxing people and this and that. Fucking childish motherfuckers, man. They have no fucking opinion and are fucking virgins. They get no amount of pussy or anything. That's what they do. They like to talk. All action shit. That's all I gotta say about it. So leave me your thoughts and opinions down below. Like the video, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button down below. And hopefully we can get to 300 subs on this channel and beyond on my other channels as well. So subscribe to this channel, my other channels as well. All the links down below. Hit me up on social media at my social media links down below: Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And most importantly, and finally, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to smash that fucking bell. Turn on all my notifications so you never ever miss an upload. And that's all I got to say about that. All right, everybody. Thank you all for watching this video. Thank you to I obviously know my tennis for chiming in. I'd like to thank my girlfriend for ruining my video, but it is what it is. But it is what it is, her banter. And that's all I got to say about that. Ugh. So, thank you all for watching, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday evening and Saturday night. And hopefully have a great Palm Sunday. And that's pretty much it. Great weekend, everybody, wherever you may be around the world. I love you all. And if you don't like me, well, fuck you, man. And that's it. So thanks for watching. Peter was signing off. And do my SmackDown review probably in a little while. Get that out of the way. And that's pretty much all I got to say about that. So have a great rest of your day and evening, everybody. And I'll talk to you motherfuckers next time. Peace. Ha! Fucking idiots.